Chloe. Some noise. Scare the predators. There's a truck. Always something new in Jurassic Park. There's a truck. What is that truck there? Who knows? Okay, yesterday I said there was no hell, and I forgot to explain my statement. I personally think, because Neville Johnson talked about being in heaven and seeing God keeps us all inside of his chest. And from time to time, he takes us out on the palm of his hand and play games with us and so forth. And then every once in a while, take one out on his palm and say, hey, you want to go to Earth? And they're, yeah, because it's a big deal to get to go to Earth. And he said, Neville Johnson said he was there, and he'd see these little spirits coming out, dancing around on his palm and saying, let me go to Earth and become a speaking spirit. Let me go to Earth and become a speaking spirit. So it's a big deal to come to Earth and become a speaking spirit, because they use telepathy. They don't speak, but we do. It's a very big deal to be here. And right now, if you're here now, okay, wait a minute, do the hell part first. Okay, what I think it is if you come here, you got a chance to get born again. Romans 10:9 and 10. Read it. It's very simple. Believe in your heart God raised Jesus from the dead, and believe that Jesus is Lord. In other words, just believe God had a son. Because if God had a son, he would be Lord, right? And that Lord is Jesus, okay? Those two things. That's all you got to do. And you're in. And then you are a blood relative of God. You're adopted into his family, and you can't be unadopted. In the Mideast, in the East, and when the Bible was written, you could disown your own children, but you could not disown someone you had adopted. You couldn't do it. It's illegal. You couldn't unadopt. And so anyway, I think you're given a chance. You come here with a mission, and if you completely blow it and you just don't get it done and you don't get born again or whatever, I think you just die and your spirit goes back to heaven. And since God is love and light, and in him is no darkness at all, probably what happens is you just don't have any memory ever even coming here. Because why would you have to grieve that for all eternity? And that would be like hell, Never know you were even here. But then again, if you go at the end of your life, and you can go before that. Neville did it. What's his name? Bob Jones went into heaven every day, all the time. Neville did it all the time. What's his name? Many people go into heaven every day. You just reach a level in your walk with God where you can leave your body and go into the heavenly realm. So, I forgot where I was going with that. But I just figure what would happen is you'd just go back to heaven where you came from, and you'd forget ever being here. But then again, here it is. If you come here and you get born again, you go back and it's like, all right, celebration. God has a new son or daughter, whatever you want, And then think about that. You become a son of the Creator. Look, think of the rights and privileges you have. Because heaven is set up like a government or like a military. There's God at the top, and then Jesus, and then on down, according to what you did, what you accomplished. That's how it's set up. And if you became a son of God, you're up there pretty high, even if you did nothing else. So, anyway, they say that everybody, they try to make Jesus God. Jesus is not God, folks. And they say the Word, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. And they saying that's Jesus. Well, I think many people were the Word. I think Moses was the Word, Paul was the Word. Many people reached that level. I just think it's a level where you would consider them, yeah, that guy's the Word. You talk to him, you're going to be getting the Word. And it's all figures of speech, I and the Father are one on purpose. Not one in the same, just one in purpose, like me and my dad. If we were working, like you in a team. If you were working, there's many members. Yet the body of Christ, there's many members. Yet one body. It's just a figure of speech. Okay, anyway, don't know how I got on that. So, what's happening? Oh boy, I went to see a lawyer yesterday about some legal shit with my property that we stupidly, but it's probably going to turn out to be genius, knowing God. We stupidly signed some paperwork with a relative, and dear God, how stupid that was. Man, if you have a property, do not let somebody else build a house on your property. You might be doing it all for the right reasons, but boy, oh boy, do you open a can of worms with that shit. So now it's in God's hands. It's just in His hands. I hope the future, if the future is what I think it's going to be, that's just not even going to be an issue. I had a dream saying that it was not going to be an issue, so that's pretty cool. I'm going to hang on to that dream. Just figure out if the future is what I think it is, where money's no object and you just do what you're put here on earth to do, and you can have money for humanitarian projects, and you have plenty of money. Money's just not an issue anymore. I could probably get the land, getting it legally straightened out will probably be, it won't even be an issue, which would go right along with the dream. So, we shall see. The attorney believed in prophetic dreams, which I thought, I liked him. His secretary sucked, but on directions anyway. She might be a good secretary, but boy, she did not give good directions. Anyway, yeah, he definitely believed in prophetic dreams, which I found inspiring. So anyway, it's really everybody's just holding their breath, waiting for something to happen, and the military to rise up. And Mr. B he's been gone for 3 years at least. They got actors playing him. It's I know that's over everybody's head, but it's still the way it is. And it's all a movie. They're just running this movie, and then sooner or later there's going to be a emergency broadcast where everything's going to shut down media-wise, and all you're going to see is on regular TV. So you better get some rabbit ears and an antenna, a booster or whatever, because all you're going to be able to get is regular TV. And day and night, they're going to be running videos on what's been happening, what they've done, what the bad guys did. Come on, get out of there. You don't need that. Now, keep on going. Come on, get out of the poop. Come on. So, Ollie, want a snack? Chloe, you want a snack? What did I forget to give you one at the other end? I did, didn't I? Huh. Oh well. Charlie knows. Charlie knows. Hooper knows. Shit. Chloe, come here. Come here. Quit cowering. Anyway, come on. Something's behind her. So, you know, the new world that's coming, it will make anything that is bugging you right now is because you're going to be in perfect health, you're going to have plenty of money, you can, you know, build a new house, just walk away from this property, whatever. It just won't matter. It'll be just nothing. And I believe that's where it's going, folks. I don't know how long it's going to take to get there. It looks like weeks and months and not years. It looks like days and weeks and maybe months. But it doesn't look like it's any longer than that. The extraterrestrials are all parked around the planet, cloaked, and they're just waiting. They're watching the show. It's already happened. As far as, you know, they have future technology where they can see in the future. They already know what's going to happen. But they're watching the movie too. And it's because it's a big deal, because what we do here is going to go retro. It's going to go back in time and fix everything that's been screwed up for millions and millions of years. And it's going to make their world way better. So everybody's benefiting. All these planets and beings and species are going to benefit by what we do here, because Earth was started with everything from every species that's ever been was brought here in the way of plants and so forth, animals, and then every DNA, come on Chloe, come on, every DNA that we've ever had, come on, is in the 22 different strains of DNA is here on Earth. So Earth was the melting pot of the best that's ever been, and here we are, and you're here, and you're alive. Guess what that makes you? Pretty fucking special. So little legal things kind of pale when you look at it in that manner. So keep breathing. If you're young, just go through the motions. If you're unhappy, just give it a few months. You're going to see some really big changes, and you'll be so glad you didn't check out early. Okay? Here. Just remember the heart. Okay, bye.